I came to the legislature in 1950. I was a senior in college, and I hardly remember any artwork.
In 1965, Oklahoma's Governor Henry Bellman, put together a task force of Oklahoma leaders that was called the Governor's Committee on Cultural Development. The National Endowment for the Arts was giving incentive grants, $35,000 to each state, and Governor Bellman matched that with $10,000 from his discretionary funds, and the Arts Council was born as a state agency.
Governor Bellman was an amateur fiddle player. Music was an important part of his life. This was his fiddle. So this violin virtually been sitting for at least 50 or 60 years, not really singing until now.
The Oklahoma Arts Council in its early years really focused on grants and getting as many programs possible to as many people possible across the state. In 1971, the Arts Council received a grant from the National Endowment for the Arts. With those funds, they purchased work of Oklahoma artists and then toured that work across the state for several years. And in 2006, under the leadership of Betty Price, we were able to get legislation passed to create a permanent state-of-the-art gallery space inside the Capitol for the Home and State Art Collection.
Betty Price was an employee here at the Capitol. She later became my secretary. And during the time I was lieutenant governor, she was taken from my office to the state's Art Council.
Betty Price worked for the Arts Council for 33 years, 24 of those as executive director. Betty loved the arts, and she wanted everyone to be able to participate in the arts. And what we see in the Capitol today would not be here if it weren't for Betty.
Betty's vision for the state Capitol was that it is the symbol of the state. Millions of visitors walk down the hall and they look at the bust of all the governors, they look at the artwork of Oklahoma artists, and they're going, wow, this is something. They saw the beauty of Oklahoma, and that was Betty's vision.
Oklahoma is an extremely diverse population. We have 39 federally recognized Indian tribes. We have cultures from all over the world here, and I think what the arts help do is celebrate those cultures. I think what we're seeing as a result in the arts across Oklahoma now couldn't have been achieved without the endowment.
Thanks for taking the lead nationwide and trying to encourage people who have talent to make this country even more beautiful than it is.